Good morning, LJH. Today's sponsor is the Sugar Shack.
Today's National Hoagie Sandwich Day. The grinder, the sub, and the hero, the poor boy, and the Italian sandwich, along with the torpedo, are all recognized on National Eat a Hoagie Day on September 14th. The hoagie consists of meats, cheeses, vegetables, sauces, and seasonings on a long roll of Italian or French bread.
The massive sandwiches were nicknamed hoggies because anyone eating them at once, sitting, would have to be a hog. The transformation of the word to hoagie is explained by the Philadelphian accent, which often exaggerates vowel sounds.
That's it for today. Stay tuned for LJH weather, campus news, lunch, and more.
Are you okay? You'll be okay. Hey, I seen you in the hall earlier, pushed the girl's stuff down. That wasn't very nice. I think you should be more positive.
You know what? You're right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Be positive, homie.
Positivity, man. Positivity, man.
Yeah.
Positivity, man.
We're the positivity man. Positivity man.
Yeah.
Welcome back to our lunch segment for the day. Tomorrow for breakfast, you can stop by and have cinnamon Texas toast, cereal, fruit, and juice. Tomorrow for lunch, we are serving mini corn dogs, green beans, carrots and ranch, and a fruit of choice. You could also stop by the salad bar or pick up a PB&J package.
Did you know that the abbreviation lunch in use from 1823 is taken from the more formal luncheon talk, which is from the 1580s, as a word for a meal that was inserted between more substantial meals?
Thanks for listening.
Have a great day.
Good morning, Lincoln. Welcome back to Storm TV weather. It looks like the remnants of Irma will bring some scattered showers today. Expect a high of 75 with a 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow looks perfect with a high of 79 and sunshine. Through most of the weekend, we'll have highs of 80s both days. Now for our weather fact. Irma weakened into a tropical depression late Monday, and the National Hurricane Center discontinued all storm surge and tropical weather watches and warnings related to the storm.
The former hurricane remained an immense 415-mile-wide storm as its center moved from Florida Monday afternoon into Georgia and the southwest coast.
The National Hurricane Center forecast Irma to drop 5 inches to 8 inches of rain across South Carolina and the northern regions of Alabama, Georgia, and Mississippi over the next 2 days.
Thanks for tuning in.
Good morning, LJH. We're Amber and Cooper with Storm TV birthdays.
Today we only have one birthday, which is Trent Zorns.
Tomorrow we want to wish a happy birthday to Marlon Alvarez, Caden Gast, and Jose Juarez.
On Saturday, Corinne Rhodes is celebrating her birthday.
That's all the birthdays we have for this week.
Have a great day, Lincoln.
Thanks, Lunch and Weather Team. Let's begin with our LJH news. Remember, tomorrow is Picture Retake Day.
LJ Spirit Wear is still on sale for just $12, and they are all new designs. Go to the link which is posted on our LJH Digital Store website to order your shirts now. The store is open now and will close September 18th at 9 a.m. Thanks for supporting Lincoln and showing your school pride.
Tomorrow, during advisory period, all students will be led out to the football field for their class picture. The two pictures will be the front and back covers of our yearbook this year. Don't forget to wear LJH shirts and colors tomorrow for the picture.
Today on Campus News, we will hear from First Source Bank and their first Money Minute segment this year. We will also learn about another healthy snack you can make after school. Finally, we will continue with our anti-bully segments, starting with a public service announcement about negatives of fighting.
Next up, our LJH World News with Eric and Michael.
Fights lead to bad things. You could be suspended or even expelled.
Hey, man.
Midget fight! Midget fight! Midget fight! Midget fight! This is not a good way to handle a fight. This is how a fight should be handled.
Hey, man, what you trying to do?
To prevent fights, use your words and talk to your counselor about it. Help us. Take a stand to prevent fights.
Good morning, LJH. This is Michael alongside Eric bringing you your LJH World News this morning. According to Fox News, the University of California, Berkeley is charging college Republican group up to $15,000 security fee to host conservative political commentator Ben Shapiro next month. If the university is anything like they have been in the past with conservative speakers, they will likely riot.
From CNN, attorneys announced a settlement Monday in a lawsuit over who owns the copyright to selfie photographs taken by a monkey before a federal appeals court could answer the novel legal question. Under the deal, the photographer whose camera was used to take the photos agreed to donate 25% of any future revenue from the images to charities dedicating to protecting crested manatees in Indonesia, lawyers for an animal rights group said.
That's all for today. Stay tuned for LJH weather, campus news, lunch, and more.
Welcome LJH students to our first episode of Money Minute. I'd like to welcome Mrs. Overmeyer, the banking branch manager of First Source Bank here in Plymouth. First Source Bank has been a sponsor of LJH Digital Storm for the past 3 years.
Hello everyone, would you like to be a millionaire? Did you know that you can make that dream a reality just by eliminating one small item a day? By not going to Starbucks, you could save $3. That's $90 a month. If you would put that in a savings account at age 15, by the time you retire at 65, you would have saved $54,000. But with time value and compound interest at a rate of return of 10%, you would end up with $1.4 million. So I would advise everyone to start saving today. Thank you.
Fruit sushi. We'll need 1 to 2 bananas, 1 cup of peanuts, and 1 cup of chocolate chips.
Step 1. Peel and chop bananas.
Step 2. Cut banana edges off.
Step 3. Mix peanuts and chocolate chips together.
Step 4. Chop peanuts into halves.
Step 5. Roll bananas in the peanut and chocolate chip mix.
Enjoy!
Good morning, LJH. Today we have a special guest, Mrs. Grindle, who teaches 7th and 8th grade math. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for inviting me on, Eric.
So, as I understand, your son threw the first pitch at the Cubs game this last Saturday. Would you like to tell me how and why he got there?
Yes, so my son Landon, who is 6 years old, was approached by a relative on whether he wanted to throw out the first pitch for the Chicago Cubs. So he got to. The reason my relative chose him was because my son Landon has cystic fibrosis, which is a genetic disease. that causes him to have sticky mucus in his lungs and low weight gain. And so he has to do lots of things like takes 21 pills a day and treatments morning and night before and after school. And so he thought that Landon should get to do something that normal kids don't normally get to do. So he got the opportunity to do it.
We have a clip of that. Onto the clip.
Get out there, Dale. Look at him.
This is Logan and Colin on Sports Corner.
Lincoln Junior High has had a strong and busy opening season. On Thursday, boys and girls traveled to Wallacey to face their conference opponents. The final score for the boys was Wallacey with 27, Lincoln with 28. The final score for the girls was Wallacey with 29, Lincoln with 26.
Monday night, the teams traveled to Bremen to have a three-way meet with Bremen and Lakeview. Almost every single runner earned a best time. Colin Chupp ran a PR of 10:57 on Monday. The final score was Bremen 76, Lakeview 52, and Lincoln 24. Lincoln will be back in action at our first home meet at Centennial Park on Thursday when they take on Tippy Valley at 5 p.m.
On Tuesday, the Red Storm traveled to Warsaw Edgewood for conference play. The Red Storm played through it tough all night but fell short with a 32-14 loss. The Red Storm looks to bounce back and will play again next Tuesday against Wallacey.
Lincoln traveled to Edgewood on Tuesday night. The Lincoln defense played another outstanding game, holding the aerial attack of Edgewood to a shutout. Interceptions were made by Shane Aberger and Easton Strain. The only points of the night came from defensive side of the ball when Brock Jensen tackled the Edgewood ball carrier in the end zone for a safety.
We'll see you Monday. This is Colin and Bennett with the NFL segment on Sports Corner.
The NFL season is here, and we had a busy week one this past weekend.
The NFL season started off with a shocking upset when the Chiefs beat the defending Super Bowl champions Patriots in New England 42-27.
Rookie Kareem Hunt achieved a record by totaling 243 yards from scrimmage, the most ever by someone in their first game. He also had 2 touchdowns.
The Colts had a very disappointing start to their season, getting blown out in Los Angeles against the Rams 46-9. They would try to bounce back Sunday at 1 at home against the Cardinals.
The Bears had a heartbreaking start to their season, losing a close game 23-17 to the Falcons at home. They will try to get their first win of the season Sunday in Tampa Bay against the Buccaneers.
Thank you for joining us on the NFL segment of Sports Corner. See you next Thursday.
Thank you for our sponsor today, the Sugar Shack.
Don't forget our words of wisdom for today. Every problem is opportunity in disguise.
We're your anchors, Bennett and Logan from Storm TV. Have a great weekend.
We will see you Monday.